Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Dose. I'm Dr. Wellwood, your Spokane area chiropractic physician and regenerative nurse specialist. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about some health issues that could pertain to you since your kids are going back to school. A recent research or study of 1,500 parents found that 1/3 of them were worried about their children's and their teens' mental health because of cyberbullying. Well, that makes sense, right? I mean, come on, people. This is nothing new. I don't know why we had to have a study on this, but it's out there now. Second study showed that eating a high density, what did they call it? High density or dietary energy density foods. That would be like hamburgers or pizzas, things that have a lot of calories but not a lot of nutrients. In other words, not your vegetables, not your fruits, not your lean meats, but the things that tend to be processed foods, has an increased risk of cancer. I'm going to let you sit on that. Yeah, we've already known that. I don't know why that's brand new news, but that's kind of neat to see. What interesting thing that did show out of that is that those who are not overweight, who are continuing to eat these types of food, will actually die of obesity-related cancers. So that's kind of interesting and new. Another issue found that eating more fiber showed that we had a reduced risk of esophageal cancer. That's the throat cancer. Again, I don't know why we had to have that study. That's kind of old news. It's been out there for a while, but it's something new supposedly now. Another thing, exercise. Apparently, the higher intensity of exercise that you're doing, the more benefit you have from the brain endorphins. In other words, people who tend to exercise more vigorously tend to want to keep on doing it because they're getting high in their brain. Runners will tell you that all the time. Again, we've kind of already known that. Another issue, pre-diabetes. Those people who are pre-diabetic type 2, according to the American Diabetes Association, if you have a history of diabetes during pregnancy, if you're overweight, or what we call metabolic X syndrome, if you're inactive, those types of things, you will be at risk for prediabetes. Again, we kind of know that. One thing on chiropractic specifics, they did a great little study on the journal Medicine in August of 2017, which showed or compared two different types of treatments for cervical radiculopathy. That would be neck pain that goes down to the arm, numbness and tingling sensations, and sometimes weakness. Things that happen every day in a chiropractor's office, but doesn't happen very much in a primary care provider's office. What they showed is that those treatments who manipulated, adjusted the neck actually had significant relief compared to those who just did traction. You know, those over-the-door things that people tend to do, and they kind of stretch their necks out, or the ones that physical therapists do with kind of pulling. Well, they did a great study that showed that 6 visits to the chiropractor for that cervical radiculopathy had long-term benefit compared to mobilization or traction for up to at least 6 months. So that's actually relatively new. So that was your daily dose. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe down below, like the link, and I'd appreciate it.